The 2008 Steel Colorado Freeride Championships is being brought to you by the town of Snowmass Village, Colorado, Aspen Snowmass, Laurelwood Condominiums, and by Steel.
What we're looking at is the gnarliest stuff we got on Snowmass Mountain. 20 scariest turns you could ever make in your life. Ledges, cliffs, rocks, big cliffs, big rocks, lots of trees, tight landings. Sketchy stuff, but that's what we like, extreme skiers. This is extreme, it really is. It's not free riding, it's extreme skiing.
Day one was awesome. I skied just down the chute and aired out of the chute and had a really solid line. Stomped it all and felt really good, and feeling pretty good going into day two. And the first drop was awesome. I felt really confident, and then looking over to the next pillow, it just looked hard and someone had hit it before me. So I skied onto it and sort of landed on the uphill side of the pillow and just got kind of shot up, and it happened, you know.
I chose double drop and I got a little lost going in there. I ended up just doing a small air and straight lining through a bunch of rocks and coming down to the finish area with a couple turns. After my run, I didn't think I quite made it, but I was super stoked. I skied a really fun line. I got down, I knew I missed my line, so I didn't think I would have the line score to get through, but you know, we all hung out, waited for results, just missed the cut by a couple points, and that's how it goes. I had a great time up on the mountain. The snow is great. All the competitors threw down, and everybody just was ripping and having fun.
Just a reminder, at least from our end of the deal, that you guys are, you know, representing your sport, so please be on your best behavior while you're traveling to and from the venue, and then once you get in there, you can do whatever you want. My name's JT Weldon. I'm the patrol director here at Snowmass for the last 5 years. Prior to that, I was a snow safety guy, and I've worked here for 15 years total. Today is the 7th year of the Colorado Freeride. Originally started out in Berthoud as a Berthoud Badass, and then Tom Winter brought it over here 7 years ago when Berthoud shut down, and we've had it ever since. Last, I think, 4 years, we've battled wind and snow every weekend on this event, it seems like. So to see the sunshine's big for us and the events guys. It's probably a good message to get out that these guys have full body armor, their helmets with face masks. I mean, they're not just coming out skiing in their ski clothes like we are. We'll have about 16 on the Alpine station, which is 4 more than we normally do. And we'll rotate in teams of 2. And that'll be a couple guys up top at the start, and then a couple guys down lower for medical coverage. And we'll help shag, you know, guys will kick skis here and there. We'll help to shag those out of there and just kind of keep things moving, and then obviously be there for any sort of injury.
Climbing and skis without equipment.
Early season boot packing and ski packing, you know, on belay, when a lot of these places aren't skiable after the first couple snowstorms, doing that kind of thing. And then, yeah, explosives control work. You tell everyone to try to, you know, be on their best behavior and not to get caught up in the event and do something they wouldn't normally do. And for the most part, that's what's happened.
There's Jonathan coming through the banners right now.
Day one, I got here in the morning and I was pretty stoked to see my draw. I was running 7. So I decided to step it up a notch and go pretty big, which I did. Kind of rolled out of my landing. Wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but ended up in 11th place after the first day. Today's run was one of my most favorite runs I've done in a while. I got a little hung up in the chute there. I was kind of pointed the wrong way going into it. Made a huge jump turn, probably about 15 feet into the chute. And then aired out of the bottom, probably a good 45 feet to stomping and skiing out at Mach Schnell.
A beautiful hot run by Jonathan Micah, high speed, that's what the judges wanted.
At least I finally stomped my landing, feels good.
I chose a line that was different from everybody else's. I wanted to keep it kind of fresh, and I hate seeing everybody launch into the same bomb hole. So I'm more of a stand-up kind of skier. I picked a line called Hourglass. It had 2 cliff drops, 5-footer, 20-footer out the bottom. Real soft snow in the sun out there where I was, not in the shade, so the sun real affected it. Got sucked in a little, almost cartwheeled off, but pulled it out. Day 2, I didn't go for the big, big cliffs and hucks and money line. I went for a line with more drops, with smaller drops, like 4 10-footers and then 30-footer at the bottom. So it's still pretty big. Lots of flat landings today, unfortunately. But soft snow, kind of spring skiing, so it worked out. We'll jump at the end, we call it fat to flat, and that just means the fat cliff to a flat landing. So it's better just to take a little to the side, kind of do what we call a hip check on such a flat landing like that.
Up next, the friendship rolls into day 2 of the 2008 Steel Colorado Freeride Championships.
My local boy, Kifferberg, is going to be the man to beat. He's the returning champion here from last year, and I was second, so I think role reversal this year.